From hanging with the wrong audience to running this show, I'm finally living but in them again, and I didn't know I get this dream. The chicks that used to scream got me up in their dreams. I didn't know I come out clean. The only time the homies see me is on TV screen. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know.
It's WizFiasCole, aka Wiz, aka Wizard, and this is the Live in Time podcast. Why? Because you cannot fathom the wizardry. Life. Look at the amazement in it, and grip it, and love it. And I'm here with my co-host, KZ the Truth. Say what's up, KZ the Truth. Say what's good, man.
What I think, like what?
Because you're looking at their face, like I'm
not. I didn't make a gay comment.
Because
that's apparently bruh man in the background. It's say what's up, y'all.
It's spreading.
What's good?
Looks like they're cooking, I guess. Anyway, DHoward. I got the original comedian, the original entertainer, DHoward. Say what's good, man.
What's good, everyone? What's good? What's good? Join us.
Sweet. And then I got the first lady of the podcast, Lady in Red. Say what's up, gorgeous.
What's up, y'all?
That is so real. And in case you don't know, on Live in Time podcast, we talk about life. We talk about discussions that are relevant to us. And we have fun with it. Geek and pop culture, all that stuff, man. Not too much is off limits. Now, for the first topic of the Live in Time podcast, it's what happened. What happened? We talk about what's going on and what went on with our week and what's on your mind. So, DHoward, go ahead and hit us up, man. I heard you had a story about you and your motorcycle, dude.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got into an accident. And I told him about it. And, okay.
I can't hear you. You're kind of muffled.
Had a head-on collision with this lady in the brown Buick. But I'm okay, man. All I can tell everybody, man, when you're riding motorcycles, man, all the equipment that you're supposed to have and more. So you can never have enough battery. I don't care how corny you look. Wear all your protection, all of it. I had a good Thanksgiving too, man. But other than my accident and me towing out my bike, I mean, I had a great Thanksgiving, man.
Damn. That must have hurt like hell. You got knocked unconscious?
Yeah, man.
Damn. Yike. That's why I'm afraid to get a motorcycle. I mean, I know some people in my life that got motorcycles, but it'd be like my brother-in-law has one, and I just be like, dog, I don't know, man. That ain't what I'm rocking. That shit weighs a couple thousand pounds, like a half a ton. I ain't feeling it. That shit falls on you, or you crash off that shit. It looks cool in the movies and stuff, but I'm gonna let it stay in the movies though. But Lady in Red, what's going on? Tell us what happened.
Nothing much happened. Spent time with the family for Thanksgiving. Went shopping out in that Black Friday mess. Oh, and I had a very special friend that came home for the holidays from the military, and he took me to the strip club.
I'm coming. Oh,
baby. Huh?
So what's with this strip club experience, ma'am? You said you would not be down with the whole woman-on-woman contact stuff, but you went to the strip club. You're a hypocrite.
Yeah. No, they got me. Of course, they fed me drinks. I had that Hennessy in me.
So that's how
they followed me home, and I got in the car with them because I didn't want to, drink and drive. Don't ever do that. So we hit up the strip club, and they paid for my entry fee and bought me some more drinks and paid the money for me to throw at the strippers. But I didn't really throw no money at those strippers because
you cheap.
No, they didn't have no ass for real.
You wrong, man. You wrong. So you won't suck a titty or kiss a chick on the lips, but you'll let them twerk on you though, and wild out in front of you.
Hey, man.
I twerk on my homegirls, so
The hypocrisy, y'all. Next
I'm one of
time
your
we're going.
homegirls.
Okay. He said he's one of your homegirls, man.
I twerk on my homegirls all the time, so it's like nothing new or whatnot, and they twerk on me, so I'm so used to it or whatever. But their asses is just like kind of flat. Like I'm thinking like something big, big, round, juicy, kind of like mine. Maybe bigger than mine.
Oh, she marketing that. She marketing that thing, y'all.
She marketing it. Is it for
But
sale?
I mean,
That's never mind.
I'm
some
still
of them,
saying though.
some of the tits were okay. Some were a little saggy, some were a little perky. They went topless or whatever. I was just enjoying sitting in the back, drinking my Hennessy and Coke, and throwing shots back.
So next time we go to the strip club, we're gonna have you wilding out. You're gonna be slapping asses. You're gonna be sucking titties and kissing lips.
No.
I get it. Oh, but you let them twerk on you. Hypocrisy. No, sorry. I know what to do now. Apparently, your homies had the right plan. Just throw you in there without you knowing.
Well, they asked me when I was in the car, like, do I mind? And I was like, I mean, you in town for like one night, so
okay, and you can't see me for like a whole year. Okay, I got it now.
Oh, that's what's up.
I got
it was like one of those like experiences where, like, I tell people, yes, I have seen strippers, but I haven't been in a strip club. I mean, I've been in a dance with a stripper, but
hypocrisy.
I mean, it's just spontaneous. It's something different. So now, will I start kissing, sucking in the titties? No, I can suck on my own if I want to do that.
Bruh, I'm gonna let it go. Because you already
like no,
your
I'm gonna do all that. The most you see me do is yes, I slap an ass, yes, well, I throw money, yes, well, I twerk on, yes, but that's about it. That's as far as limitation I'll go.
You know what? It's okay. You admitted to your hypocrisy. It's all good.
Well, you call it what you want to call it, baby. You like it, I love it.
I'm glad you love it. Because at the end of the day, hypocrisy, dog.
But at least I can pull.
Dog.
At least I can pull, though. I can tell you that.
I don't want to hear that because you didn't even try. So
I didn't trust me when you can pull without trying, honey.
So that you pulled someone at the club. You didn't say that earlier. Don't try to change it now. What is he doing? Bro.
Oh yeah, what? I need
bro. This man's wilding out too much. Are you practicing your dance moves for the club, something, G?
No, I can't dance out here like I want to.
Look, it'd be funny if someone like Jason or some shit came behind your door, just open your door and snatched your ass up.
Somebody back there.
Jason's coming to snatch you, like fucking Jason or Michael Myers just comes and snatch your ass out the door. Come here, bitch. Look, guess who's coming to dinner? Oh shit, it's a nigga. KZ, so what's going on, man? What's happening with you?
Well, Thanksgiving was good, went to people's houses. Let me see. We had a good time, we had a little club in the house. Finished Christmas shopping.
I can't hear you on your mic. Your mic sounds like faded out.
I had it fixed the first time when it died. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you better.
Okay. Yes. I got Thanksgiving, Christmas shopping.
You faded out again. What you do?
I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It worked just fine on my other stuff. Oh, and now I see it working now. Oh,
he's working out, yeah.
I was saying, I went Christmas shopping. Got everybody's stuff. I got everybody's stuff. I got one of my friends, her final gift. But I gotta put that in a box. And drive around.
So you survived Black Friday.
Oh yes. Well, my sisters wanted to go. We drove by and went back because it was too many people in there. And then I went on my own double date, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm starting to hear Black Friday's not as violent as people want it to be out to, want it to be. Like it's all like it's kind of a myth. Like the stuff you see is like a rare occasion and stuff. Like it has to be like something major, like the fucking iPhone X drops on Black Friday or the PlayStation 5 gets dropped.
They said one of the Walmarts. There was a fight in one of the Walmarts. But
those dumbasses would have fought anyway.
We out here grilling, you know.
The hell? What the fuck are you going on an adventure or some shit, man?
No, we grilling.
Oh, okay. I was
on the food.
I'm like, what the hell are they cooking? Okay, that's real.
That's real right there, baby.
Let me see. Okay, pretty much. Here's my what happened, man. Y'all down, cause y'all tripping, man. Okay, so basically, nothing much happened. Watched the football game, saw Alabama lose, saw a whole bunch of dudes crying. It was funny as hell. People mad at the sports bar, but hey, it's how it goes, man. I mean, if they would have got that final touchdown, Alabama could have taken it, but it's whatever, dude. I think I watched another game with the Vikings. I don't know. I wasn't paying no attention. I don't give a fuck. But it was a decent game for the most part. It was a weekend, cooking and stuff like that. I was tired as hell because I had to make a drive the last minute. But got there and thankfully my whole family was helping to cook. So it was all good. So yeah, it was a good like a little week and a half away. Hey, that's basically it though. So, all right, let's talk about some little subjects, man. So, what are y'all thinking about this Tiger Woods and him hanging out with Donald Trump playing golf before he makes his return? You heard me? Oh God, everyone's dead.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I'm not surprised, man. Two rich people hanging out at the golf course. It's not uncommon.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what's up with like these black people wanting to come into Donald Trump and just be like, yo, I want to hang out with you, be cool with you. It's like you ain't gonna get shit done in the first place, my guy. Like he's the last dude you really want to like. It's interesting how these people see the president so easily now, but then shit doesn't come from it. You see what I'm saying? It's all just a show just to make him look good. Like they'll just talk chit chat about nothing. They ain't educated on the issues or nothing like that. So they'll just look stupid as hell. That's basically what it'll come down to.
I think it's real good. I think it's real good that America knows that he's not hiding the fact that he's an asshole.
And that's why I respect him.
I
don't like it.
I don't know, KZ. I'm about to mute you. Okay, explain, KZ. Explain.
You ain't finna mute me.
But go ahead and explain though before people come in here and be like, "Yo, this is a pro-Trump podcast. Fuck these guys." So explain the reason.
It's like if you knew a gay dude, and you knew he was gay, and you've been knowing him all your life, but he get around all your partners that's real straight heterosexual men and all masculine and stuff. But you know the truth.
Yeah.
Would you feel offended?
Okay, so you just be like, yeah, I respect.
Let me explain why I respect man. I don't like this man. He's an a-hole. He a butt crack. I don't give a care what happens to him. But I respect his hustle. This man didn't lie. He didn't manipulate nobody. Everybody, people didn't like him anyway. And what happened? He became president anyway because he knew he was gonna do it. That's a cold-blooded nigga.
He not biting his tongue about shit he's saying.
Yeah.
I can feel it. It's just that with this dude, he moves funny as shit. And the moves people try to give him some type of credit for, it's all from his daddy or his daddy's daddy. And then worst off, when he tries to like take control of some shit and call people out for stuff, it's hypocrisy because his family are the ones that are the immigrants that he be talking about. So it's hilarious that this dude tries to call people out and stuff.
Well, if you think about
like,
it,
your family was the immigrant.
If you think about it, Wiz, technically, everybody you know that's non-indigenous of an immigrant.
I will agree with that, but I'm saying as far as like taking a stance and attacking dudes, I would never attack none of my brown brothers. Anybody that's darker than anyone that has melanin in their skin, I'm not gonna give you a hard time about your fucking life. Shit, I really give the gays a hard time out there.
But black people do it anyway.
Yeah.
What about with who?
I'm saying you
with
just
like they own people.
Yeah. You said you would never do it, but a lot of them do.
Oh yeah, I mean that's different though. That's like not only self-trained hate, but it's survival. Because when you put crabs in a barrel and with no food, you know, crime stems from desperation, man. And then people, though we are more intelligent than animals, we are very damn similar. We just have laws and we have more complex ways of expressing our territorial ways. So black people gonna have their gang wars because the white people did the same damn thing back in the colonial days because they were the original thugs. Oh, you leaving our
There's a difference. There's a difference.
Say what?
Difference is
modern day versus past.
Not even that. Difference in this. They shun their people when they do these things. They'll let them do, you know, you got different types of white people like you do black people. But a white man who don't like his brethren might not like his brethren, but they gonna be like, well, let's get this money together. Or well, hey, let's take over this together. I might not like you, but I will benefit from you.
In some instances, I mean, it sounds like believable, but people get painted the picture of these motherfuckers are all cherry roses or red violets or blue motherfuckers. They're really not, man. They're just bad.
Nah, a lot of them evil, but these evil people know how to work together. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing though. When you talk about evil people, the evil people that we really talking about, we generalizing. These motherfuckers are the same ones that be doing the same type of corrupt shit, and they be so powerful. You can't just drop them like that. You can't just drop them like you dropping a skateboard to the ground after you do an ollie over a fucking bench or some shit. Like,
yeah, because they built their empire.
Yeah, they built their empire, so you know,
no one can knock them down. The thing is now somebody else needs to build their empire so they can rival the other people and be a threat. But you can't do that until people be like, well, let's work together.
Very true, man. Very true. I mean, at the end of the day, we all got to work together, man. But at the end of the day, your biggest enemy, this is like it says, your biggest enemy is going to be yourself. The biggest enemy to your race is going to be your own race.
Oh, let me tell the people real quick, though. My bad, cutting y'all.
Go for it.
But we said your biggest enemy is yourself, and that is very true. Because, especially for a black man, you are fighting a war and you're in the middle of it. Your biggest enemy is yourself because depending on what you're thinking or what doubts you have or fears, that dark side of you will drag you down until you put dominance, on it. After that, then you will be able to take over and start, you know, like this is an example, like let's say y'all come to me and be like, hey Zoe, I got this idea, I need some help. Our business gonna go global, but we need your help. And I look at y'all give me, make me believe y'all, legit. And I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna invest in that. That's a start right there. Be like,
that is, yeah.
And then after y'all got y'all, and all three, I'm baby girl in. I don't know if she listening, but all four of us, bam, we got it. Now let's spread that. Somebody else come, they legit, and we will run into people who, on that bull crap. Trust me, I've helped people and I run into some bull crappers, but you weed them out, and eventually, after time go, you got you a little empire.
Yeah, you gotta You got to know how the game plays and know how the snakes move, know where they move to, man. I just say, let's all try to boost each other up, man, but still be competitive. But let's not go to no.
You can be competitive, but you ain't gotta. You know, you got
Tupac. Yeah, don't. Biggie and Tupac is the greatest example. Watch why they still get remembered as legends to this day. They had one of the greatest beefs of all time until Nas and Jay-Z, and then it got really dark real quick.
Do you want to know the difference though between Biggie and Pop, and then Jay-Z and old dude?
What?
Someone told me this, and I thought about it, and it made sense. If you listen, don't get me wrong, my boy had some good lyrics, and he made you think. But what was all of Tupac's lyrics about? Like general lyrics. Like, what did he always rap about in all his songs?
Tupac always talking about things in life. Yeah, empowerment. He talk about life.
No, hold on, wait. Think about it though. Like, yeah, I'm talking about what was always a part of the song.
I don't know, bro. Like, people usually
being killed, death, stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to.
I mean, some of that's a part of it, but he has things like.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just.
Oh, okay.
I think what I'm trying to get people to think is this: words have power. What eventually happens?
I see what you're saying, because he talked a lot of tough shit. You talk a lot of tough shit. That shit gets cemented in your lifestyle and your mind, is what you're saying.
And then you got Jay-Z who talking about money, hoes, and all this, and what he at. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did a lot of successful power moves, and now look at him now. So, okay, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying now.
Not trying to, let me rephrase to people listening, not trying to bring down Pop. He was very positive. He had a lot of stuff, but words are power. You speak those. You, like, if you choose to live by the sword, you will eventually die by the sword. That is, it is.
Oh, okay, I feel you. Like, speak your power into existence, man. If you feel like you're weak, you're gonna be taken as weak.
Yeah, words.
Okay,
words are like magic spells, man. That's why it's called spellings. When you're talking about words, words are real magic, man.
Yeah, I can feel that. I can feel that, fam.
Think about what's in the. I'm not gonna get too deep, but in the beginning was the word, and the word was with
power.
Let there be light, and it was so. So
the
word is sound.
Let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
So do you feel like, with people like having negative outlook on like the society and stuff like that, and as far as like voting, like they don't feel like they should vote, like do you feel like that affects the whole community around them and what they do, and like the politicians, people that get put in place in power?
Do you mean like, my bad, you can answer it. No.
I think the collective consciousness of the people affects the outcome. And God is consciousness.
Yes. It's like, okay. Back to what you said, Wiz. It's like this. What you mean? I wanted to know what you mean, like negative. Are you saying they speaking negative about their community, or
just speaking negatively about having hope and how to go forward?
That can be a negative impact on the person saying it and the people, because when you put that in your mindset of, okay, well, there's no hope, there's no nothing, so then you give up and ain't no pushing it. So yes, things are gonna stay the same or get worse when there has no hope. It's like my mom would always tell me, when you don't have money, never say you're broke.
That's right.
Good point. That is true. Even if you got 15 cents, right?
Yes. And so as I got older, and even as an adult now, I always I never say I'm broke.
That's right. And the proverb says the power of life and death lies in the tongue. That's why voodoo is so strong.
Damn. Sometimes the Bible got these quotes that can be turned to hip hop bars, and these rappers do turn them into hip hop bars. Sound like some shit that Tupac would say, like in Hail Mary. That track was hot as fuck. Another song he was talking about death, speaking death into existence. Look at fucking Hail Mary. That song was one of Tupac's most memorable songs. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. The sweetest thing next to revenge is the sweetest thing next to getting pussy.
Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay, thank you.
Unloaded. Wise words being quoted. Peter Wicked in the rap. Gave it sold it. Bow down. Don't get me started.
Hey, what happened to baby girl?
I don't know. She's probably doing laundry. You know her. She's always doing laundry.
I'm here. I'm not doing laundry.
Oh, okay. So what you think? What we talking about though?
I wanted your opinion.
I am maintaining my hair, which is now in a fro.
Ooh, pretty. I like
that. So the hair on top of your shoulder?
Yeah, I went back to my natural hair.
Is it longer now?
Well, it's poofy, so it's some growth in it. But
can I pull it?
Hey, can I ask you? I hate to get off the script right now, but I don't. It's just I'm just curious. You got a razor stripe, or what you got going on?
Huh?
Never mind.
You'll let us see.
Let us see what?
Never mind.
You got a razor stripe, or you got a little forehead down there.
No, I was talking about the hair of her head. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
No, but for real. Okay, let me talk to baby girl because I want her to answer this one. She got some empowerment. What do you think about words and power? Do you believe words are power?
Told you she doing laundry.
No, I had to sneeze, damn it. The sneeze was covered. Thank you. Yes, words. You know how, for those of you guys that are spiritual or religious, because we don't know what type of viewers are listening, so I want to speak for those that do believe spiritual or whatever. You always hear that the powerful thing in the person's mouth is their tongue. So when you speak evil, evil comes. When you speak positivity, positivity comes. So sometimes you have to be.
You just
continue.
It's always that one that's very special. Ed, they say stuff. But no, words are very powerful because words is something that you can't take back. Once it's released out of the tongue of the mouth, it's out there.
Yes.
There's no going back. You can't undo what you say.
Now I do. No.
Just like a person, what they hear, they can't unhear what they heard.
Yes. I got a question for you. Give the viewers an example of how you use positive words in your life, like in your everyday life. Just
I'd be like, I'm hungry. I'm gonna get something to eat, and then I do.
Oh, Jesus. One thing I won't say sometimes we are hard on ourselves, so sometimes we can be a Debbie Downer to ourselves, but we speak positively in other people. So like I have a friend right now whose father is currently dying from cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Apparently he cannot get any more chemo treatment, and I think he has about 30 days. So speaking encouraging to her, letting her know that it is going to be okay. She's going to get through this. I personally don't know what it feels like to have somebody battle cancer, but to lose like a parent, I fully understand because I lost my parents when I was young. So
it's like
to speak encouragement, I tell my friends, you can do, and I tell my friend, speaking of which, I work with kids. And I will kid you not, over Thanksgiving break, when the kids were out of school for a whole week, one of the kids threw a tantrum, and I talked to him one-on-one because we don't do this tantrum thing. I don't handle tantrums. Like, you not gonna do that. 2-year-olds do that. So he told me that he was dumb. This was a first grader now. This first grader told me that he was dumb. And I said, why do you think you're dumb? He said, because I don't know anything. And I told him, I said, baby, that is not true. I said, he knows a lot. We was doing some little educational games. He got every single one of those questions right.
But you know where he got that.
It's the thing. I know that he doesn't get the encouragement at home. He doesn't get the love and the support in his environment. Don't sit here and encourage him and let him know that he is a smart, young black man. And it hurt my heart to hear a first grader get upset and call himself dumb. A first grader.
Yeah, you know, kids, man. Kids always say that type of stuff.
But he was serious. And I guess he does have a little mental challenge to everybody. But regardless if you having mental challenges or not, you're not dumb.
That's 100% true, man. Because knowledge is measured in your potential and what you can do and what you can learn.
But see, like you said, in his environment right now, he's going through where his parents didn't get along and stuff is going on. He's surrounded by so much negativity that's all he knows. So of course he's going to think I'm dumb, I'm stupid. Everybody's laughing at me because I'm different, because I have a little bit more challenge than they do. That's what he's going to feel. And it broke my heart because for the simple fact that he's so young saying this and actually believing it. He's not saying it to get out of trouble. He seriously was crying because he literally thought he was dumb and he was being making fun of.
Yeah, I hate to hear that stuff from kids too, because it's crazy. Like, don't think that, dude. But I feel you. Words do have power, man. And as far as making change.
And you know, I speak to my family, my cousins who have kids, and so when you calling them bitches and when you calling them hoes when you get mad, stuff like that, I said they feed into that. You may think they're young, they don't understand, they're not gonna, you know, comprehend it. But little do you know that each breed or generation that comes is smarter than we were before. They know how to work some stuff that it took us a minute to learn and catch up with this other generation. They know.
So what you're saying is pretty much words can hurt the change that we want to make, pretty much, right?
It can, because if you're going to hear a lot about you're no good, you're going to be just like this, you're going to be just like that or whatnot, and no matter, they may try to fight it, but it wears them down to where they feel like maybe they're right, maybe this is going to be me, maybe they're right, maybe I can't succeed. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I had people speaking ill of when my father passed that I was going to be pregnant with several kids and I ain't going to know who my baby daddy was, and I was going to be on welfare. I'm a college grad, ain't got no baby daddies, no kids, and definitely not on welfare, eating real good with my own money.
What do you do with?
Damn, the litness.
I'm saying God is good, baby. God is good, baby.
Hey, Wiz, that thing though, when she was talking about old boy, yeah, that'll make a kid. Because I had to deal with that when I was younger. That'll make you like really question yourself, because like I don't know, like when I there was a period of time where I just didn't care about nothing, and I was way smarter than most people around me, but I just didn't care, so I wasn't doing it. And I can't remember why, but I know my dad, he was trying to figure out what was wrong with me, and it just changed me to the point where I just didn't care about nothing. I didn't care about school. And so teachers were like, fuck him. They didn't say the F word, but like, you ain't gonna do nothing.
They passed you along and let you be the next person's problem.
Oh, yo, we gotta not to cut y'all off, but we got our homie here, man. We got Huey on the mic, man. What's going on, Huey?
How you guys doing? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you. Can y'all hear him?
Mm-hmm. Good.
What's going on, brother?
Not much. Sounds like you guys having a good conversation here.
Oh yeah, you can join in on it, bro. We was just talking about as far as making a change with your words, man, how words can have a power to it, which is why you gotta be careful what you speak, because you might speak it into existence. And we gave I think DHoward gave an example. No, it was KZ gave an example. Say what's up, KZ.
What's up?
Hello.
KZ had gave an example of Tupac and how, you know, in a lot of his songs he talk about death and he talk about like living a hard life. And you see the life he lived until the end, and he died. And then Lady in Red was talking about children and how we need to be better and speak better for the children, like help them realize their potential. And I don't know what DHoward brought up. I don't know what DHoward. I don't know what you brought up, bro.
Oh well,
But, yeah. Wait, what you think?
You know, he expounded on some of the same shit. So I mean, I'm saying the same shit KZ was saying pretty much.
Okay, that's real. So like what you think? What you think about the power of words, man? Like how you can affect change through your words. Like, what do you think about it?
I mean, at the end of the day, words are like all we have to affect change. Otherwise, there's nothing left. Because if you don't use your words in a positive manner, I mean, you're not going to bring about change because your words are empty if they're all just evil. You know what I mean?
I feel you 100%, man. I feel you. Because like right now, I'm looking at this whole election shit, like the mid-election or whatever the hell it's called. And I'm looking at this stuff with with different mayors and shit like that. And New Orleans just got their first black female mayor. So we was shouting that out yesterday. And now I'm looking at Atlanta now. I'm like, Atlanta, you next, my guy. Like, come on, ATL. Yeah, I don't think they've had a white
mayor. I believe Atlanta have Atlanta will have their first openly gay mayor before they have their first female mayor. I believe that.
I believe
why,
it.
but I just see that.
I mean, it's really more about what those people stand for than just what they identify as at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel you. Because right now, I think it's been 40 or 30, going on 40 years now that they've not had like a non-African American mayor. And I'm looking at this mayor, Keisha, this person who's trying to become the mayor right now. Her name's Keisha Lancebottoms. And she seems like she got some sensible stuff going on as far as like what her plans are. Like she's trying to get more money fueled into the schools, just not just the economy, but the schools, and fueled into like families and stuff like that. Because a lot of the work
schools are most important for building the future.
Hey, Wiz,
exactly, man. Like
you gotta go ahead. You gotta also remember though, a lot of our people don't really find that politics interesting. So that's another part of it where they don't want to get into it. So pick from.
I don't think it's just that they don't find it interesting. I think it's that a lot of Black Americans find that it's not going to help them at the end of the day. It's not for them because the system is built to fight against Black America, to hold us down. You know what I mean? I
feel you. But I feel also like if we can get people in there, it can change.
That's true.
Yeah, you put you get your playing chess, get your pawns, your knights and all that, get them all on the table,
But as you guys were talking about earlier with the school system, it's like if you put the idea in kids' minds, even whether it's at home or from the teachers, that they can't amount to nothing, it's very hard for them to get out of this sort of school to prison pipeline that has been created by the American public school system.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Because I think, really, it all starts with the school. It starts with your communities, of course, but, have a safe community, put schools in them, and then everyone foster that love into the community. Because I was just in a loving community in Jacksonville, man. And in Jacksonville, we take care of each other. We're cool as shit. And they actually have Black neighborhoods that are actually nice suburban neighborhoods, not the crap they want to sell you on TV or the stuff they want to throw out there and talk about Black people saying, yo, get your stuff together. A lot of Black people got their stuff together. All right. And they have nice communities and stuff like that. And we foster love, and we help each other out and shit, like helping you move into your place, or, we help each other fix motorcycles, stuff like that. So we just got to have more of that energy, man. And we got to not only speak our voice in our community, but speak our voice as far as voting as well, at least in the local sector. So you can know who the hell is moving the waves. You can't complain about the beach and the pollution if you don't try to look outside the beach and like say, hey, what are you doing at the beach? Like, what are you doing at the beach?
You got to tell them to, open their eyes and just not look just straight ahead. Just, okay, this is all I care about is this little small area. You need to open your eyes and see what's going on around you.
Yeah, it's about the bigger picture.
Exactly, man.
Yeah. And I believe also that watch this. We need to get the lesbians out the pulpit. The Black church is killing the Black community. Amen, somebody.
You just say get the
We
lesbian.
got the bangers on the keyboard. We got the dice in the pulpit.
Wow. Yes. You say get the lesbians on the pulpit.
Black church, man, is perpetuating so much more slavery. They're telling you, humble this and humble that. You got to be scared. Why the fuck do I supposed to be scared? To get ready to go to heaven? What you mean? I gotta get ready for somebody to come kill me like they did Jesus? Don't you know Jesus on people had him killed?
Ooh.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Because like
bombs, G.
I like some pastors. Like there's pastors I listen to a lot of pastors. I like some I don't like what they talking about. Two recent ones I actually enjoyed. I went to a friend's church a week ago. I like that pastor. He spoke to me. And then another one. But some of them do try to do that fear thing, and I don't like that because yes, you're supposed to fear, but you're not supposed to be. I can't come to you. I'm scared. You know.
Yeah, that's true, man. Because people try to preach that fear stuff, and it's like I'm not against like gay people and shit like that. Like if they do that, whatever they do is their business. Just like whatever you do in the dark is your business. You know, I ain't here to judge people. I'm here to be a man and try to make the best of myself and live my life and do what fulfills me as a person, a human being. So, like a lot of people try to get church across as like a shame thing in order so they can feel a power, and that's why I don't resonate with church or religion, so to speak.
Said with about the judge thing, you shouldn't judge someone, but also on the flip side, I don't like when people try to act like when they did something wrong, ain't nothing wrong with it. Because if I did something wrong, I'm gonna tell the people who look up to me like, no, don't do that. That's not good. I did it and it wasn't good. People don't do that. They just, whatever.
Yeah, you gotta boost people up, man. You can't like there's a difference between what Jesus did as far as judging and what a mortal man will do as judging. Like Jesus came to those dudes and said, yo, you know this is bullshit. I know you've been waking snake moose for a while and I see you. You see, but then a person that tries to do judging, they do it out of like almost a self-righteous sense. And they like, use it and promote it to something for a prideful thing.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that's my religious rant for the day. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
No, you're good, man. You're supposed to try and help the person be better, not bring them down. Because, son, don't put your dick in there; it'll fall off.
You got to be scared. You got to act when if he growing up on you, try to punch in the face, turn the other cheek so they can break your other jaw, baby.
Yo, fuck that, man. Trying to break my jaw. I'm about to bob and weave on your ass like Mike Tyson.
Exactly. Why you gotta turn the other cheek when your enemy is running up on you?
Yeah. Hey, Jesus even got upset one time and flipped some tables and stuff. So don't come to me.
They was using the places what we're teaching at as a warehouse, not warehouse, but a market, synagogue as the market. He like, no, y'all don't do this. Y'all don't do this.
Y'all doing?
What y'all doing?
He cracked that whip on.
So now, what's happening now with the so-called black churches? Anyway, these so-called black ministers and preachers and stuff, they need to sell all the plates they can if the members ain't paying tithes.
Oh, facts, dog.
Sell all the $7 plates.
They have become
big,
$7
plates they can if the members ain't paying tithes. Simple as that. Because at the beginning of every day, it's in the phone book listed as a business.
It is. It's a business, and you gotta go up there, fill out the paperwork and all that. And I understand. Because I know some people gonna be like, it's a touchy subject, but let me explain. Yes, they need to make money. I ain't got no problem with that. That's cool. You gotta pay for, keep the church intact. I have no problem with that. But when it start going to like people getting Bentleys and all of this, and you ain't helping your brethren that go to this church, but you looking nice and flashy.
Exactly. Exactly.
You
know what I'm saying? Your car paid off. You got a full tank, and all I need is a little bit of money to pay for one semester. And you telling me no because you think I might smoke it up?
Ooh, damn.
Y'all been going to the wrong church.
Well,
Because I know my church. I know my church. I know my
It's happening all
church.
over. You
My
know,
denomination. Not only do we help
what's that?
those in the local community, we also help our local churches because we have first churches with those that have a bigger membership, and we help out the small churches. But we also have dues and stuff for different organizations that you pay that gives to our brothers and sisters over in Africa and international areas. So Africa, London, some in Japan, stuff like that.
Are you a missionary? Are you a missionary or a Protestant or Church of God in Christ Holiness Church type person? Which one are you?
African Methodist Episcopal Zionite.
AME. Oh, wow. AME.
That's a lot. It's a mouthful.
AME, yes. AME Zion. Yes, we are.
Okay.
That's a lot to
y'all,
say.
y'all talk about God, right? Y'all talk about God, right?
Yeah, they talk about God.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a godly. That's a big old name. I go to African Methodist Episcopalian Church in Latter-day Saints.
That name was founded upon our ancestors. This is, matter of fact, my denomination was founded back within Harriet Tubman. So my denomination owns Harriet Tubman's property.
What? Where the hell's that at?
All right.
Harriet Tubman.
Don't tell me they own a piece of Underground Railroad now.
Yeah, Harriet Tubman was with the slaves and whatnot that founded this denomination for our ancestors of slaves. So when she passed on the property of her rights within this church denomination. So my denomination church has the title rights to the Harriet Tubman property.
Oh shit, that's pretty tight. Ooh, don't let nobody look, man. Don't let nobody take your shit from your people, dog.
Family.
We're not.
Well, not.
But some of the stuff we do. Matter of fact, my bishop is actually from Africa. My bishop is actually from Africa. He's one of the first bishops in succession from Africa. Our goal within the next few years is to build educational institutions. His vision is we have schools for African Americans. We have our own banks. We have our own system. We have our own government. Something that we can do for our own.
Oh no! All right, Missy. Sounds like you guys are trying to start yourselves a black extremist cult.
No, it's not.
Yeah, for real.
It's just.
Why is he playing? What name of the place is yet?
It's just to better that because he wants to have a system, and this is his vision, a system where we all have an opportunity to better ourselves versus some places where we have to work twice as hard to get half of what other people have.
Hey,
so your bishop that's over your place of worship. Africa. Your bishop that's over your place of work. You say it's from Africa. You know which part of Africa he's from?
Not necessarily. I heard it, but I promise you, I'm not the best at pronouncing some of the countries in Africa. But I do know we have a lot of churches and a lot of our brothers and sisters. So when we have this special offering that we do, the money goes over there to help fund those things, fund stuff for them.
Okay, that's what I was asking. You said he's from Africa, so he probably had to get a green card and get naturalized and swear in to allegiance to the oath of the United States of America and all that stuff. Then
Donald Trump coming after him,
or his parents was already here, so you don't have
I don't. Now I don't.
If he swore an oath of allegiance to America, he belongs to a nation. Except for he denounced the nation he left in Africa. Legal citizen of the United States. So Trump can't do nothing to him.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's good.
All his rules. Now, if your bishop name was Guadalupe Juarez,
his idea is to take what he learned here and what he's able to grasp here, take back to them so they can have the opportunities that we have here in America alone.
That's real. But let's switch. Let's go to the next topic though. We kind of stayed on the whole power of the speech topic for a little too long.
Hey, they needed it.
They needed it. Okay, they needed it. But let's wipe this out real quick. We forgot to talk about it. The Flix recommendation, man. Like, what are y'all watching? what do you recommend for the people?
Can it be a movie too?
Yeah, it can be a movie.
Okay, well, my recommendations are, I know it's a kid movie, but everyone should go see Coco, and it'll hit you. It might make you cry. But
Oh shit! I was interested in seeing it, but I was like, man, did they copy off a DreamWorks dog? I was afraid they copied off.
I watched that movie. No.
Oh, okay, no, okay.
I forgot what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Just checking. All
talking
right.
about the Mexican
movie? Yeah, they like puppets though. It's like puppetry.
Yeah, no, it's different.
Okay.
Good. It's crazy. They put like, I'm gonna give you it's not a spoiler at all. I'm just gonna say that movie, for being a kids movie, they did some work on.
Okay. All right, DHoward, what's your Flix recommendation, bro?
Actually, man, I'm on a different journey, so I'm on some knowledge type shit. I recommend watch lectures from Bobby Hemmett and Bay on YouTube.
The lectures? Okay, so what's this man talking about?
Bobby Hemmett is going in. He's going deep on how our disciplines have been jacked by Europeans in the form of what they call now fraternities.
Fraternity.
So
you talking about?
Yeah, Bobby goes in. Our disciplines are being used against us.
You talking about what I think you're talking about?
You know, you already know if you on that page, but yes, sir, I'm right there.
I keep telling people.
Damn.
Our disciplines are being used against us, and everything we think is so-called satanic and all this other stuff, it belongs to our ancient discipline that we taught the Europeans, and they flipped the script on us and enslaved us because we were teaching them too much.
You know, I always wonder, like, people seem to be quick to demonize shit. Like, as soon as something, like, we demonized the Muslims, we demonized like rock and roll before it became its thing, or we demonized hip hop, not hip and hop, but hip hop before it became a thing. So it's like we just keep demonizing stuff and then we just absorb it.
My thing is this: you have the people who really do that crazy beheading people, drinking their blood, and nobody says nothing about that.
Because, man, they don't want you to know about the stuff like the gay Enochian sex rituals that Lil Wayne.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, before we stop, we do that for real. And them Hollywood dudes, they go on that crazy island that nobody know about, and they be doing that crap. It's nasty.
Yeah,
bro, they be it be some crazy stuff. But Huey, what's your Flix recommendation, man? Anything you watching or any type of medium you consuming?
I started watching Punisher. That was pretty good. I didn't finish it yet, but definitely like
damn, I should have invited you last week then, because we was talking about that straight up.
Oh,
like, what you think about it?
I've only gotten like 4 or 5 episodes in. It's very like makes you think. It's very relevant, but it's definitely a good one to watch. I enjoy how they really tackle the whole PTSD of his character.
Oh, bro.
And how they almost traumatize the viewer with the scenes of his wife dying.
Like, at first, I thought it started off slow. I was like, okay, I mean, it started off slow as hell because I didn't really like the first like couple episodes. That's how it usually goes with these Netflix shows. I think the only show that I like, well, I like two of the Marvel Netflix shows that start off like that. It was Daredevil and Luke Cage, because I love the hell out of Daredevil, and I just like Luke Cage's like home vibe because it was like, it reminds me of my neighborhood, except I don't live in Harlem, but you know, that whole community aspect, I like that. But most Netflix shows, all of them, they start off slow as hell, and I'd be like, I don't know. And Daredevil wasn't no different, but man, it really does take off, dude, after like the 3rd episode.
Definitely.
Like, it's, oh man, and that the brutal kills he does on people is like, it's horrible, but it's like, you deserve it.
It's so much more graphic and raw in comparison to like Daredevil, where there's a lot going on. In comparison, like if you watch The Punisher, it's just straight, just raw blood, gore, and everything. Where Daredevil, there's a lot of meticulousness to almost how the way it's shot. Where Punisher's cinematic direction is very gruesome and just kind of coarse almost.
And then the war stuff. Oh,
I love the flashing back to the war. That the way they tell that story is very good.
like, bro, when he got into that fight at the junkyard with the sledgehammer, I was like,
my goodness,
bro, that was more cringy or gruesome. I mean, than when Daredevil. Remember, you've seen Daredevil, right?
Yeah, I've seen that all the way through.
Yeah, I think it was the first season. Homeboy headbutt himself into a spike.
Oh yeah.
Like that was more gruesome than that shit. Like he has some brutal kills, man. You haven't got too far in it, so I ain't gonna spoil nothing. But there's more to come. You thought that was bad. Like
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I heard some people complain about it. Like, I'm like, come on, people. People gotta quit. Like, sometimes in this stuff, it has to take it to that next level so that you can appreciate why it's bad or why it evokes the way it does. Because his whole life is violence, and he regrets it, and he has that PTSD where it's like he ain't super crazy, but it's like if his family would have lived, he wouldn't fine with it. So he has all this rage, and he just takes it out on these guys because they have no remorse, and they're gonna do it to other people. Like
it's definitely like he's taking out his traumatization from all the war on these people.
Damn, I gotta check that out. Punish my dude.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely worth watching.
It is, man. Like,
hey, Huey, let me ask you something about. I'm gonna ask you something I asked Wiz last week, right?
Go ahead.
Huey. Okay, since we know Batman is getting older, right? Okay, he don't have no superpowers. Neither does Punisher, right?
Right.
Older too, right? Okay, so let's just say both of these guys are older. Frank Castle got to be, up there in his age, just like Batman, maybe a little bit older. You think we'll win in the fight as two old bad motherfuckers?
Are we talking about they have all their gadgets, or do they just go in fisticuffs? Because if they're
uniforms without gadgets and weapons.
Oh
Wait,
man,
what happened? What I missed?
That's a hard one because I feel like Batman is definitely more trained, but you also have Punisher who has like the army training, so he's just gonna go through Batman eventually. Like, he'll just last longer.
Y'all talking about Batman versus Punisher?
Yeah, I call it close too. I'll still give it the Batman.
I know it's very hard to pick between the two because they both have like their own skill set where you can be like, Punisher's gonna get him, but also Batman has like just a lot of skill in general from all the people he's learned.
You gotta think about it. The League of Shadows.
Yeah, League of Shadows. You got Ra's al Ghul. You got all the other people he learned from. Like that would be very intense fight.
He learned from Wildcat. He trained with Superman, even though Superman's like stronger. Superman knows Kryptonian martial arts, so they train together. He knows Muay Thai, Taekwondo.
Right, like Batman's got a lot more refined skill set, where Punisher is straight just brute force.
Yeah. Because I know it's like a lot of stuff like in Batman, he's doing like a lot of like forearm techniques. I forgot what it's called. What he did in Dark Knight trilogy. You said what?
I can't remember the name.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, like forearm technique because his gauntlets are so thick.
Punisher will win, but majority of the time.
So he does like a lot of forearm techniques and stuff like that. Like he shoves his whole elbow into your chest, like Ungbok, Ungbok series. Yes, I would give it to the Batman by like a hair or two. That's just me though.
Yeah,
at some point, Punisher's gonna pick up like a pebble and shove it in.
Casey, are you doing your laundry, bro? Are you fixing your truck?
No, it's the ice machine.
Okay, what were you saying, man?
I'm saying at some point, Punisher is gonna pick up something and shove in Batman's eye or something. You know, Punisher is a dirty fighter, man.
That dude, that guy doesn't give a fuck, bro. Oh, yeah, I can't spoil it from the Punisher TV series, but he don't give a fuck, bro. This nigga will pick up a toothpick or some shit and shove it in your eye. Like,
definitely no rules for
Punisher.
Yeah, there's no fucking rules for him. But Lady in Red, are you still there?
She gone for a second. She'll be back.
Oh, she's gone for a sec. Fine. We're gonna move on to the next topic. I don't think she watched anything anyways, not from what she told me. She keeps telling me that all her family members saw Justice League and they keep thinking the Flash is gay. The Flash is not gay, y'all. He just portrayed a little badly.
Stand up for my dog. That's right.
Man,
Very
the Flash
often.
complains way too much.
He was playing like he was a kid, but I was like, damn, man. I watched one review. I think it was like, "What the flick?" And like, homegirl doesn't know nothing about the Justice League, and she was like, "Is the Flash meant to be? Is the Flash meant to be gay? Is he gay or something?" I was like, I died. I was like, no, that's my top 5 live superhero. We don't call him gay. What the fuck? No, he's just weird. Like,
he's very emotional, but okay.
Yes, very, very emotional. Damn, that hurt my soul. Well, let's see. Next topic, man. Huey, I got you here. You was a specialist in this shit, my guy. You seem to know the worlds of this net neutrality thing, man. Can you explain to the viewers and to my panel here about net neutrality and why it's so important? Why it's so important that we keep it?
It's important mainly because net neutrality protects how we access the internet. So in first world countries, a lot of what we do is through the internet, and a lot of how we consume media and entertainment and information and how we communicate with each other, like this, is through the internet. So what they want to do is basically take away all sorts of, basically treating the net as if it was a commodity. And when you commoditize the internet, they can basically block off parts of the internet so that it's like, oh, you want to access Netflix or YouTube or whatever video streaming service, that's going to cost you an extra $10 a month. The problem with that is that you're going to have people being slowed down, and you're going to have services basically trying to funnel you to what services that they want you to use.
Shit. Like, basically, I got cable right now, and cable, you know, they got this cool
like
little thing where you talking to it, right? And you basically say, yo, I want to do the movies, or I want to go to on demand, or you just basically say the show now, and it basically brings you to the show. But with stuff like Netflix and Hulu, that basically interrupts that process, right?
Right. So if they were to take away the protection that the net has at the moment, there's a lot of other countries that have this issue where you can see phone providers as well as like internet providers blocking off access to certain applications and ads or services and making it more costly to access those per month.
Hell no.
Hey, didn't the phone company do that around here? I know it's illegal to do it.
You said, did the phone company do what?
No, I thought I heard of a story. A phone company tried to do that.
Taking away net neutrality would be like charging people extra money for clean water. That's like in the same sense of what the issue is.
That's what I'm thinking.
They do that.
I mean, they do that, but like, it's a very big impact on first world countries, and if they do that to America, there's going to be a lot of repercussions that is going to affect everybody.
Exactly, man. So like, did you see the title of the episode that I put?
I believe so.
I was just asking.
Yeah, the net neutrality and microtransactions.
Yeah, equals a new world order. I know it's a little dramatic, but think about it. Like, let's get this in. That's the next topic is about microtransactions. It's all together. Essentially, if net neutrality goes away, that means they can be biased to one website over the other, like T-Mobile, how they made the deals with Netflix,
right,
and stuff. They could boost their speed, because I don't know if people realize this, but like, I think it was last year, the year before, because I was telling people this. Netflix was getting throttled by Comcast. I forgot the other service that was throttling them. I forgot, but they were getting throttled. Essentially, they were making it harder for Netflix to, get their service to other people, which basically made it more appealing to use the cable service you already got.
And that's basically what it's for. It's to encourage people to use these other services that they either have partnerships with or that they own.
Exactly. And how they fixed that was, after the first time they came up to net neutrality, it went through and net neutrality stayed the same. They basically...
But then they put that guy that worked for Comcast as the head of the FCC now.
Exactly. That's how they do it. See, the system's moving the way it moved. Because when it failed the first time, basically, Netflix made a deal with them and said, okay, look, how about this? How about we pay you guys? And then, essentially, that's how it came down to. Netflix had to pay the fees now. And then they had to boost up their price. If you notice, Netflix went up in price. Like, I think it was like a year or 2 years ago. Yeah, it went up. So basically, that's how they cover the cost of it. And if you think about it again, why are you paying for PlayStation Network and Xbox Live and now Nintendo? There's no need.
I mean, the reason why you pay for online on at least the PS4 and Xbox One is because those are closed systems. They can do what they want, and no one's gonna like challenge them on it. They don't have any competition. You either go through them or you don't play your games online if you have those consoles.
Yeah, that's true. The thing is, the thing is, I can get on my PlayStation 3 right now, play online. If the Wii U was still functional, you can get on that shit. I can get on my PC. I get on my PC and do it. It's essentially like the ecosystem you're paying for and how they justify it through the games. Because I did research on this shit, and like you really aren't doing nothing besides paying the access. Yo, you're getting online through your PlayStation because their network isn't really controlling Call of Duty servers. Look at
literally
Microsoft.
It's a gate. It's all it is.
Yeah, it's just the gate. Because look at Microsoft. At least Microsoft, they had a reason when they first came into the game. They said, "Look, we giving you a premium service right now. We over here got online chat with this stuff. You can access your basically treat it like a computer. You know, you want to get on Halo, have a smooth online in Halo. We have the server, so that money's gonna keep up the servers and stuff. But Sony's not really doing that. So that's why I didn't get a PlayStation. Because I was like, nah, I ain't trusting. And I'm not a console dude really. But if I would get a console, it'd be Sony. But I'm holding off on Sony because I don't like the moves that they're making right now. And this whole net neutrality thing, these microtransactions, is a perfect example of them trying to consume and control your entertainment, so to speak.
And the net neutrality can have an effect on gaming because companies can say, "Oh, you want to access EA servers or Ubisoft servers more fastly?" Sure, but if you're going to try to access some indie developer servers, we're going to throttle that down because they don't pay us.
Hey, DHoward, I know you like your Warframe, man, right?
Love it, man.
Now imagine if net neutrality gets ruled against, right? We get net neutrality taken away. Imagine how your Warframe's gonna be now, bro. It's a free-to-play game, but now you gotta pay extra just to play your free-to-play game.
That's why I don't play Destiny, dog.
Destiny's a terrible game, anyways.
Bro, that first Destiny. There's some of the most anti-consumer shit I've seen since Wells and Fargo, bro. Since EA and Wells and Fargo, like they every year those dudes said, "Ooh, well, we're so popular, let's add in this." Like these dudes added more anti-consumer stuff that I could. The DLC is already a problem enough.
Man, the Warframe or these games I got that's free, man. Especially Warframe, dog. Warframe is getting a lot of money.
I mean, Warframe's a good game. It's fun. There's no barrier to play the game. Like everything you do in the game, the progression feels natural. There's not like, oh, if I pay more, it's gonna be easier. You don't feel the necessity to go pay money to progress in Warframe in the same way that you do in like Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man, because like people were all like, "Oh, Destiny's the most unique thing. I ain't Destiny yet." And I'm just like, "Whoa, isn't there a game called Warframe that's just like it?" Because I played it, and I was like, "Yeah, it's better because for one, it's free. It's always better. That's why I choose Paladins over Overwatch because it's free." I'm like, "Shit, I'm doing the same thing. I'm running around like an idiot. Let's strategize and win."
Is Paladins pretty dope, man?
It's Paladin. Oh yeah, Paladin's a pretty good game. I like it.
Okay.
I like it, but I'm not a big team shooter type guy, so I got bored of it real quick. Just like I got bored of Overwatch. But Paladins and Overwatch, they good games for what they give you. You know, they give you characters and stuff. You can get behind, easy to play game. It's a new way to play shooters essentially. Like every shooter's trying to copy that whole MOBA genre type deal. Yeah. If you get what I'm saying.
By having like specialized characters instead of just everybody basically being the same thing.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much. But getting back to like microtransactions and stuff, since we just got on Overwatch, I was gonna say Overwatch is probably the one that does the system the most correct in my opinion, as far as microtransactions. It does it, even though I don't believe in having microtransactions in like a full price game. If you're gonna do it, I have stipulations to it. One, you need to pay the artists and the voice actors because we just got over this voice actor strike. Was it this year or last year, Huey?
I think there was one last year, but I'm not entirely sure.
I don't remember either. I remember there's a voice actor strike, and like because Northern North kept getting all the damn jobs anyway. It's like Northern North, and shit.
I mean, it
And
shows up in everything.
Travis, yeah, and Travis Barker, I think, or Baker, I forgot his name. Travis Barker. He kept
Troy
getting voice
Baker?
acting jobs and shit. Troy Baker, thank you, Troy Baker, whatever the fuck.
Troy
yeah, you know what I'm
Baker,
talking about though. Yeah, Troy Baker. Yeah, he kept getting jobs and shit. So I say the money should go to those guys. The money should also go to the artists, the real graphic designers that actually design the costumes and stuff for the characters. Because these dudes, these companies, people think, oh, the gaming's so expensive. The only thing that's more expensive now is the marketing and your audience now. Because gaming, even though it's difficult to tell to make a game, there's so many people that do it that there's gonna be way more people that's gonna make a game that's gonna appeal to somebody. Like, who would have thought that people would have been into a goddamn game where you drive a truck, right? So
some people like it.
Yeah, some people like it. So gaming just got bigger. So it's not like they're making less money because you're still making the same amount of money. As last generation, we already weeded out the weaker people that were making games like THQ. God bless their soul. They've been revived through THQ Nordic, so shout outs to them. Too bad Capcom couldn't die. But Capcom found a way to live. Capcom found a way to live. THQ got revived. There's I think Namco Bandai found a way to survive. What's another studio? Ninja Theory, they found a way to survive. So these guys, they know how to make money, man. So it's not your job to worry about how do they survive and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, look at when THQ went bankrupt, right? Like they brought in the head of Naughty Dog. He came to be the new head of THQ. This dude gave them UFC 3. I think he gave them Saints Row the 3rd or Saints Row 4, I think. He also gave them I said UFC 3, right? Undisputed 3. What's another game? They were gonna do the new True Crimes game, but sadly they were already in deep enough hole, right?
No.
They sold those properties off. Yeah. They sold those properties off, and True Crime that was gonna come out in China, it became Sleeping Dogs. So there's always gonna be a
dog. This whack, man.
Whoa, you don't like Sleeping Dogs?
What? Man, I got it, man. Sleeping Dogs is whack, man. True Crime was way better than Sleeping Dogs, man.
But I mean, it pretty much is what True Crimes was gonna be. They bought everything from them except for the name. I mean, I thought it was cool. I liked, being a cop in China. I was like, how many games are set in China? How many games aren't really based around guns? So I thought that was pretty. I thought that was pretty tight.
The combat system in that game is pretty good too.
Yeah, the
combat system is pretty good. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I liked it, but pretty much, I was saying these companies will find a way to survive. Like the new monster is EA now with their whole microtransactions crap, and they're like, if you don't buy the game, I was arguing with one guy on Twitter, and the dude was just being an idiot, and he got mad. Pretty much, he said, "You're just lost," and I'm like, but how? I'm explaining to you clearly. You're saying that we won't get another Star Wars Battlefront game. I don't want to go another 14 years. I'm like, no. The only reason why you didn't get another Battlefront game back then was most likely because of licensing deals and stuff like that. And Star Wars was really dead for like in that 10-year gap, 14-year gap or whatever. Especially those horrible.
Yep, the prequels.
Those horrible prequels. And you got like animated stuff, but not too much. So it's not really that. You're never gonna have Star Wars die. Like that's like saying that Star Wars movie that came out 2 years ago was gonna bomb. Hell no. We've been waiting for a Star Wars movie for like decades, man. That movie, no matter how bad it was,
it's still
people
sold
are still gonna
lots of money.
Yes, lots of fucking money. Yeah, so people gotta stop with this mentality of like shit's gonna go bankrupt. Damn it, what's the video called? I think his name's Tarmac. He had a video where he actually did research to disprove this, and he found that these companies really basically put their money in offshore accounts and shit like that. That's why I came with my conclusion about net neutrality plus microtransactions equals new world order. Because the next world war is not going to be with weapons, man. It just costs too much, and you're not going to have a world to live on. They're not completely stupid. The people that are on the ground floor are stupid, not the people at the top. The next world war is going to be through digital, through control of information. Yep. And net neutrality is going to control the information that you receive. And microtransactions is going to control the minds of the people through your entertainment. Like, oh, I want to get on this fucking game. I want to play this. Oh, you want to level up? You got to buy a money pack. How much is a money pack? Pay $29.99.
It's just interesting
Shit like that.
Went so long with games that were played without any sort of microtransactions that affected progression, and all of a sudden they just start showing up everywhere, and the only excuse is, oh, they need more money to sustain themselves, when it's not true. It's not even true at all.
I'm just like, yo, where did y'all get that from? Like, people say games gotta get. I'm like, dude, look at it like this. People don't even think about this really. Back in like the 80s and maybe the 70s, mainly the 80s, back when Nintendo was on the whole Monopoly type shit, games actually cost $100, $120, $170. It was around that frame.
Yeah.
Like 80 minimum. So games already did cost that much, man. So people are like saying, well, the games haven't gone up in a while. They got in trouble legally through that shit. Like they literally had, I think it was the FCC got onto Nintendo and it was legal shit, and they got sued. It was a whole big mess. So yeah, it was. It's you can type on YouTube Dateline and like Nintendo, and you should be able to find it. I think it was done in the 90s or whatever. Because basically they had like a little stamp or whatever, and it's like you can take the game and get
your Nintendo seal of approval or whatever.
Yeah, and pretty much they had another seal as well. Like the Nintendo seal of approval, it was kind of good at first, but it was just kind of like a regulation thing. But it really wasn't as great as we thought it was. And they had like another sticker thing basically that you could bring in that came with the game. And you can say, hey, I was charged too much. You get your money back. So this whole, games being expensive thing, it's more of a myth. Like it's more of like a fallacious type thing. Like it's a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Because what's it? Hellblade. Yeah, Hellblade. That freaking broke even within the first 3 months, and then like later on it freaking made a profit.
Yeah.
And
the fact that they think that if they're independent developers making money without any sort of microtransactions affecting their game, then why is it that these big publishers have to have all these microtransactions completely affecting gameplay to support them? Like they have so much more money in comparison, but their excuse is, oh, games cost more. When it's just, it doesn't make any sense.
Nah, it's like, look at Overwatch. The perfect example. These guys said, yo, here's how we're gonna do this. Like Blizzard, like when people say they need the microtransactions for Overwatch, I'm like, do y'all know that Overwatch is part of Blizzard, which is also part of Activision, but Blizzard's so damn big, they're just like their own separate thing, like almost like Rockstar is to Take-Two Interactive.
Take-Two.
Yeah, they're their own separate thing, man. Like these dudes, they could like have 2 games bomb and they'll still be straight. They could have 3 games bomb most likely and they'll be straight. Like it's fucking crazy, man. And like I'm glad to see that people were taking action against this shit. Like looking at Hawaii. I don't know if you watched Young Yeah, but Young Yeah was talking about it, and people was like, microtransactions are making my son into a fucking drug dealer. I was like, well,
you had 2 European countries that were looking into microtransactions being gambling, as well as Hawaii.
So do you think it's gambling, like microtransactions?
I think the loot box systems that we've been seeing are definitely gambling. Microtransactions were, in sense of Warframe, not the same, because like you can go and you see and you get what you buy. Like you know what it's worth. You know what it's worth when you go and buy it. In comparison, you spend $20 to get the premium currency to buy these loot boxes that you have no guarantee of what's going to be in them. I think there's a difference there, definitely.
Okay, so sir, I'm a kid and I see a gumball machine and I'm like, I'm an upset parent. My son's now a gambling addict because he's gumball machines, dog. This is bull crap. What do you say about gumball machines?
Man, you're getting a piece of candy for 25 cents. I don't. Look,
it's gambling, dog. Like what the hell? You over here got your kids to gambling because the gumball machine, sir. Like what do you think, sir, about this?
Man, you gotta burn those gumball machines, man. You gotta take them out of every store, you know. They're evil. They're turning our kids into gamblers.
That shit killed the fuck out. I was like, yo, I don't.
Oh my
did the whole live stream shit.
They did a whole live stream just over that. I couldn't. Oh my god.
I was like, bro, it ain't that serious. The reason why I say people shouldn't fight against like fight net neutrality or fight microtransactions, because in the end of the day, you have to see that the bigger picture that people are trying to do what's best for everyone. Like this stuff's gonna be good for everyone if we get our way.
Right.
That's just how. Even if it's some like when people was like boycott Battlefront, even though they took up the microtransactions, I didn't say shit. I mean, I was like, okay, we did it, mission accomplished. We put the word out. But when people said continue to boycott, I was like, sure, what the hell? I've been boycotting EA for 5 years. Like the last EA game I bought was Battlefield 1 because I was like, I got Origins. I mean, EA Origin or whatever it is for PC, and they've been giving me free games like every month or every other month, and I was like, shit, man, they's giving me Mass Effect 2. I'm like,
the Origin Access one.
Not the Origin Access, just Origin, just the game service one. Yeah. So they just been giving me games, and I was like, well, shit, man, they've been treating me pretty decent. So I'm like, whatever. What the hell? I'll just buy Battlefield 1. I like Battlefield.
And Battlefield 1 isn't even a game that's plagued with microtransactions, and it's just interesting to see how quickly over a year that has changed.
Yes, like it's not like super bad. It's just so hoish. Like, hey, you want to get your weapon pack boosted up, buddy? Here's your weapon pack, so you can get all the weapons now. It's like, man, it is like you die so quick in that game, especially if you ain't paying attention really, unless you like in a vehicle or you sniping. True. Like, I walk out, I'll be straight, and then I'll hear some like, I'm like, oh shit, someone's shooting at me.
There's been so many times in Battlefield 1 where I literally spawn and I'll die before I even see the screen like come into full. Like I'll just come back out to like the deploy screen. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
And then your ass gets dropped with a bomb, or someone will just shoot a random mortar. They don't even know you're there. Maybe someone spotted you. I don't like. It's almost a game of chance.
Respawn.
You said what?
Airstrike while you trying to fucking respawn.
Ain't it? And the worst off is the player control with airstrike, because everyone. That's what I love about Battlefield games. Is like everyone does the stuff themselves. So it pisses me off even more when I get airstriked by a player. I'm like, there's no way you knew I was there. So microtransactions really ain't gonna help you in that game. It's not even real microtransactions. No. Like
they're just those cosmetic boxes. The war. I can't remember what they're called, but it's literally just skins. Yeah, the war chests. They're just skins.
It's like I don't see the point. Some people try to compare that and say, "Oh yeah, y'all talking about this now? Why don't you say nothing with games like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4?" Because it wasn't like at a point that was that bad. Because
it just wasn't the same level as literally locking progression inside of the loot boxes, which can be bought like that. That's on a totally different level. Because when you play Battlefield 1, you do well, you get rewarded for playing well. But when you play Star Wars Battlefront 2. Literally, no matter how well you did in the game, everyone got the same amount of those scrap points or whatever at the end of the round. And like that just seems like a problem, because then it just forces the player into buying the microtransactions to buy these loot boxes that hold the star cards.
EA being scummy. So they said they're gonna put it back in a little statement. So what do you think? They're gonna put it back?
Yeah, I mean, it's like temporarily, and that's like their main source of revenue. If you look at their charts from like 2015, they literally had half of their sales were from just games, and then the other half right on top was from microtransactions alone. There's no way they're going to keep the microtransactions out of that game. They're just trying to like
how do you think
get past this initial hammering by the media and then be like, oh, we're just going to turn the switch back on.
So how do you think they're going to implement it then? Like, you think it's going to be like cosmetic stuff?
My problem is the game was already made in a way that these loot boxes were specifically for controlling the progression and getting the player to buy them. There's no way that they can change the game at the core of how it was made to fix that issue without completely reworking all the balance from the ground up.
Okay, I feel you. So you pretty much think they're gonna put the same system back in, but like not as crazy.
Honestly, I think they're just gonna turn it back on and not really say anything about it.
Ooh, shit! A lot of people will call you crazy for that, though, dude.
I know, but I don't see them as a company that they're gonna do the right thing and actually fix their game. They're just gonna be like, we made it more balanced and better, and they're just really just going to turn the system back on, and nothing's really going to change.
Okay, I'm gonna take the opposite stand on you, dude. I'm gonna take the opposite stand. I'm gonna say what they're gonna do is they're gonna just ignore it, just let your ass grind. That way, you know what the suffering's like, and then they're gonna release cosmetic crap, or maybe new characters. I don't know, cosmetic crap or guns or something. And then the next game, that's when they'll put it in. Because if you notice, the person I was telling you about, I had a discussion with that was like, "You're lost. You lose. Forget the argument." Like. But he kept forgetting once, or kept mentioning to him every time. He's like, they won't do it. They won't do it. I'm like, dude, they didn't. The Shadow of War, they didn't do it for Shadow of War microtransactions. They didn't do microtransactions for Battlefront, the first one that came out 2 years ago. They even bragged about it. They said, hi, we don't have any microtransactions here. Look at us. And then look what happened in the next prospective sequels. Shadow of War, it wasn't as bad. So I say
Shadow of War. My problem with Shadow of War is those loot boxes completely undercut the whole Nemesis system because you're just getting random orcs, which is the whole point of going through the game and finding these random orcs and like building a story around them. And if you could just get them out of loot box, that just seems devoid of the whole point of the game.
Yeah, like it waters down the game. But I can tell that they built the game first, then they basically said, okay, put the loot boxes in this, and this. Like, look at Metal Gear Solid 5. That's a great game. It could have easily had loot box system in it. I don't know if it has it in it now. I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 5 in years.
Player, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, I like Metal Gear Solid. I mean, multiplayer didn't have it, but I like Metal Gear Solid 5. I thought it was a great game. It would have been completely perfect if they would have just said, if they would have just got off Kojima's nuts and let Kojima finish Metal Gear Solid 5. Just let the man finish chapter 3, dog. Just let him finish it.
That would have been nice if they let him finish it.
Just pretty much just let him finish it, man. Just pretty much let him finish it. But what else? You got anything else to add, man, before we move on, man? I got one more topic.
No, I think that really covers it.
All right. So pretty much final topic. Oh shit. Let me do this middle topic real quick. This is an extra thing I just found out. Justice League's a failure. What do you guys think about Justice League being a failure?
Didn't it get a rewrite?
Yes, it went through several rewrites. Several. I think it made 96 million its first weekend.
Oh,
that's terrible.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, 96 million. I was like, damn. Look, now you look at Batman vs Superman. That made 166 million its first weekend. Ooh, that's your motorcycle?
Yeah, man. It was.
Yo, that's tight. Oh, you said it's totaled?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh man. Where the fuck did KZ go?
I'm back, by the way.
Yo, so Lady in Red, what do you think about Justice League being a failure?
It happens.
Oh Lord. Well, like a motherfucker skeeted too fast. What's wrong, baby?
No, I just took a shower and washed my hair. So.
Oh, that's why you was uncharacteristically quiet.
Tell us about that. You washed your hair for us?
Yeah, I washed my hair, but the natural.
You gotta put a picture in the Discord of your fro.
No, my hair is currently drying right now. No.
Well, when your hair dries, we won't put a picture in the Discord of your fro. He said,
because I'm still trying to grow into it. I'm not used to my fro.
Huey, let me come part your hair. I'm gonna part your hair in 4 parts, all right? And I'm gonna blow on your scalp till your hair get dry.
That's the most outrageous thing somebody's ever said they would come do. Oh,
yo, Huey, let me tell you about this woman right now. This woman, okay, we go into the movies with her, right? She gonna come on the movie and be like, "Is the Flash gay?"
All right.
I was like, bruh.
I did not say that.
You was thinking he was gay, man. We was just talking about it
No,
earlier.
I wasn't. You know what? One thing I love about Wiz is when he hears somebody else says it, he throws it at me like I said it. I didn't even say anything. My concern after that was, where are we gonna go eat? I was hungry, so I'm like, where are we gonna go eat? I could care less about the flash. I wanted food.
I said, I can't believe people think he's gay. And you're like, I can see it. And I was like,
I said, I can see where they kind of get that impression from, but I didn't say he was.
So do you think he's gay?
Man.
The impression was because he was so awkward. So I could see
Well,
people.
Sheldon from the Big Bang is awkward, so you think Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory is gay?
I don't know who's gay and who's not gay. I'm just saying I could see where somebody would get that impression, but I'm
all
not
women
suggesting that they are.
All women are not. You can tell who's sweet.
But I love how other people tell him this, and then he throws it and make it seem like I said it because he can't. I don't know if he can't get all these other people on the podcast, and he just got to throw it out and regurgitate it from my mouth or what. But even KZ, who was at the Weasel that could testify that I didn't say anything about that. I just wanted food.
So when you got privately, food, did you think he was gay?
Well, you got food
like,
from that. I don't know.
I was like, why did you say that? You hurt my soul.
I was hungry.
People say things crazy when they're hungry.
I see. Shit.
Flash wasn't on my mind. I was wondering where we're gonna go eat.
I know what happened. Y'all was leaving the movie, right? And then she was thinking about how hungry she was. You know, I think Flash gay. Let's get something to eat.
No.
Yo.
Wiz likes to imagine that I say things just to have something to talk about.
Nah,
yes.
I asked you. I remember I asked
KZ,
you. Like,
look, where KZ? And KZ is back on because KZ can tell you he does that a lot. Like somebody will tell him something that's not on the podcast, or somebody will say something, and then he'll mention it to me. And then if I don't say anything, then he'll be like, she said this, and I did not say anything.
You co-signed it though. You co-signed he could be gay.
You could be gay for all I know. I don't know.
Oh, you tripping, man. You tripping, man.
Hey.
You tripping, man. You talking about you saying some fighting words right now.
Look, unless they come out and announce that they are, you don't know what they are.
You tripping, man. Like you saying some fighting words right now, really.
You could be on the down low. We don't know until you come out and announce it. So shut up.
What? Now you calling me gay? Oh, I can't believe this. The slander. The slander. You talking about the Flash? Now you talking about me? You tripping right now. I don't know what's going on with you.
You know what? I'm gonna give me a big bowl of cookies and cream ice cream and just let you have that.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say you're gonna dump it on my head.
Why would I waste my perfectly good ice cream on you?
Well, you basically well, you just said you're gonna give it to me, so I'm like, it's the same thing.
I said I was gonna go eat it, and I'm gonna let you have this little thing, boy. You ain't worth wasting my cookies and cream ice cream. You crazy.
So I can't.
Too important.
So I can't eat it.
Man, you will.
What the hell? KZ ready for sex? What's that? KZ, what the fuck, bro? Is this like Cribs? We get it. You making money being a DJ. Why you gotta shove your house in our face?
This ain't my house.
Oh, you stole it.
Now, see, now you come peering up.
I'm somewhere else.
Don't put KZ on the spot like that. Don't embarrass him.
You hush.
Yo, you see how she talks to me so regular?
Yeah.
I mean, she is, and deep down, she's very sweet. She just don't like to show it. I love you too.
Is that what we call her, Lotus Flower Bomb? She's sweet like a flower, born like a lotus.
She can be.
She does, bro. You heard her threaten me. She threatened me twice in the last 5 minutes.
Well,
she a danger.
But she did offer to eat some ice cream before she did all that other stuff, though. So you good.
I ain't sharing my damn ice cream with none of y'all.
Oh, wow.
Well, you ain't getting none of mine either, baby. Goddamn.
What about our guest? You're not gonna share no ice cream with our guest?
I'm sorry, guest, but I have this thing where I don't share food.
That's perfectly fine. I understand.
Well, hold on now. I got you those ribs at Fridays. You let me have some of the ribs.
You mean the ribs that you ordered for me that you didn't know if I really wanted or not, but you just make that bold move to do it, and I ain't asked you to do it?
You wanted them though, didn't you?
Hey, baby girl.
Huh?
Did you enjoy the wine that day?
That wine had her crazy.
That wine, it wasn't enough because y'all was getting on my nerves. It wasn't enough.
Nobody was getting on your nerves, man.
I needed to dive in a pool of wine.
You was already getting on my nerves calling my homeboy Flash gay.
Dang, I was just trying to. Dang.
Are you and Flash like together as one? Cause you still talking about him.
There she goes.
We had moved on past it.
There she goes.
No.
That's like calling Spider-Man.
We moved on past it. Like, what's your real issue with the Flash?
Don't call my homeboy Flash gay. That's my issue, ma'am. Please.
I didn't say he was. Whoever you talked to said that was.
Nah, you was promoting the image of a gay Flash. America will never be the same. America will never be the same.
Retained.
Look, my guest is offended now. Let's just move on from the topic.
I'm offended by the words that's coming out your mouth.
Let's move on to the topic, man. All right, so final topic. Get Out is going to the Academy Awards. It's a nomination.
Why I don't say shit.
And the Academy Award goes to
Get Out for being the best comedy.
Dickhead.
Whoa, who you called a dickhead? Yo, DHoward, you called me a dickhead, bro.
I called you a dickhead.
I call her something back.
Yo, you
called me you know I wasn't talking to you. He knows exactly who I was talking to.
Yo, I never heard you say that before. What the heck?
That's because I went to that's because I went to Spencer's. No, that's because I went to Spencer's and like it's a hat and literally had a dick on top of the hat. Dickhead.
Whoa.
Nah, man, don't try to change it to fashion. You call me a dickhead.
It was a hat. My best friend, we went to Spencer's and we saw a dickhead hat.
I was just talking about Get Out and you call me a dickhead. I can't believe this. What do you have to say? What do you got to say for yourself?
What, you a dickhead?
She called me a dickhead again. Oh my gosh.
Man. Call her a titty head, man. Don't punk out, man.
Hold on. Wiz.
Oh my God. I love DHoward, man. You is the man. You is the man.
No, I'm gonna be better than her, bro. No. She won't tear me down.
You right, that's impossible.
She won't tear me down. Anyway, Get Out's gonna be nominated.
Ain't nothing worth tearing down.
Oh shit.
Bro, you gotta say something.
Something, dog. You can't let it keep scoring on you, dog.
Get Out.
You on a 10-0 score on you, dog.
So Huey, what do you think, Mr. Huey?
That's the greatest score he ever gonna see.
I actually never saw Get Out. Still one of my things to watch.
Oh man, you slipping, G. You slipping.
I know.
Okay, so do not be like some of my black friends and be afraid to talk to a white girl because some of them are still slightly afraid.
I'm not. I took a white girl to see Get Out. I was like, it'll be so fun.
You have to watch the movie to understand.
No, I watched the movie.
But I'm like, bro, it's.
Bro, I took a white girl to go see Get Out. I thought it was so funny. I was like, yo, it would be funny to take a white girl to see it.
I ain't even gonna say.
I was like, yo, fam, this is why we don't talk to y'all. Because this is what the shit y'all pull. Just funny stuff, man. She's like, no, I would never do. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Get the fuck out of my house.
So is Get Out closer to a comedy or is it closer to a horror movie?
It's like both. But it's not really comedy.
Comedy, that's the thing. It's not really comedy, so I don't see how it's not a hee ha ha. Bernie Mac,
but it ain't that.
Chappelle, none of that. Cat Williams type of funny, like it's none of that.
It's like only one character who was comedy relief, really. So
yeah, it's pretty much like a horror suspense. Like the stuff that happens is creepy in it, but you know, every time I went to go see it, I think I saw that movie like 5 times. Sadly, 4 times was against my will. People was laughing because you know people like in horror movies just be talking like, oh hell no, get the fuck out of there, this shit crazy. You have people like that getting amped up.
Hey,
so movie? It's funny. If it's funny, it's more because of the audience that you saw it with. More so.
Which movie was scarier though? Get Out or
Or what?
Hold on. I'm trying to be serious though. Get Out or It.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It made me
Really
laugh.
It.
Oh yeah, it was more scary, man. It was. I would say even if like Get Out got nominated for best
Who
horror,
took me to go see it?
I took you to go see It, and you can't.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of hated you for it.
You hated me? Why? Because that kid got his fucking arm bit off. That shit was cool. That shit was cool.
He knows for a fact I don't really like scary movies or whatnot. And if you go see scary movie, prepare for me to jump, prepare for me to close my eyes, prepare for me to like find some way to get me relieved. And he just left me out here in the wilderness. I really never forgave him for that, low key. So I'm just letting that out now. I still hate you for it.
I was eating my chicken and waffles.
Always remember when we had that talk, who was gonna come save you and who wasn't.
Yeah, well, we all know it. We all know. No, you be too busy eating your damn chicken and waffles to be trying to come save me.
I would. I have you in one hand and the waffle and the chicken and waffles in the other.
Fuck the waffles.
And that was the first time I had it in the theater.
Fuck the waffles.
So that's why I was eating it.
I love me some fudge Oreos, but if I had to pick, I would throw them fudge Oreos on the ground and come save me.
Thank you. At least I know a real man would do that.
Well, it's chocolate though. It's chocolate. Of course, you throw chocolate on the ground. Chocolate's gross as hell.
Hey! Don't you ever say that.
He just got serious real quick. Hey. It's like an old man.
So I know who's really down for me. Got my back now. Cool.
I am, because I'm gonna make sure
that you choose the food over me.
I'll be like,
that's the case. I should have choose food over a lot of things over you.
Why not? I'd be like, let's eat it together.
Oh, you would have been starving.
Oh, so you're selfish. At least I would have shared my chicken and waffles with you.
I would have been selfish. You damn skippy.
I would have shoved my chicken and waffles in your mouth and said, eat.
That's rough.
You just doing me all sorts of wrong.
First of all, you not finna sit here and overfeed me and try to get me fat. Second of all,
that's good. The thicker the better. Tell her, y'all. The thicker the better.
Oh yeah, more cushion.
Hey,
oh yes.
Second of all, DHoward. You see how many real men we have on this podcast that will actually save a female? But there's one particular that would rather just like sit there and like eat his little fucking crunched up waffle and his little nasty chicken instead of saving somebody.
Whoa, that chicken was not nasty. Hold on now.
I must not be no real man. The only way I'm saving woman is if both of us in danger.
Dang.
Ain't it?
Okay.
Ain't it? Like
so it's like that. Y'all can have that.
Wrote me off. She's like, okay, I'm through with you.
Yeah, basically. So know that if I'm ever in need, know that y'all won't be called on. So you be like, you could have called on me. Fuck out of here. You was too busy eating your damn waffles of chicken.
Now, if you had some chicken, you said, come save me. I'll give you some chicken. I'll come save you.
How you know if you come save me? I won't treat you out to the finest chicken and all stuff or whatever you want. See, the thing is, you don't understand the reward you would have got if you would have saved me.
Well, see, I need to be sure if you're gonna spread your wings.
Ooh. Baby, trust me. When I say I'm gonna treat you good.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gee. Hold on now. I don't know. I got the same type of. Never mind. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna let it go. Anyway,
but we see that some people lack
ninja skills,
conviction.
He said conviction.
Morality and
look, fam.
Courtship. We don't have that. I see in this generation. See, this is why.
I just told you I would help you out, man.
You can go over to eat your damn chicken and waffles and shut up.
Look, you tripping, bro. How we get from this from horror? I told you I'd save you, damn it.
You lie.
Nah, he's okay. You gonna call.
You didn't save me that day, so I'll still. You did not make up for it.
Me.
No, you did not make up.
You know me.
You did not make up for it.
Look, you know me.
No, shut up. Shut up. You didn't make up for it, so shut up. Lady. I don't want to hear your excuses.
Do you want to come over there and get you?
You ain't gonna come over here. Stay over there.
How do you know?
Because you're not.
How do you know?
Because it take you forever today to get to one place.
No, it doesn't. I just thought there was something to eat once.
KZ.
I go over there.
KZ.
No, don't co-sign that.
KZ.
Because
You do
no one's
take
Let's go to the wait a minute. Let's go to the movies at 7:30. Okay, let's move it at 8. What time did people get there?
No.
And you wait, and you asked to move the time. Okay.
No, because the thing. No, ma'am.
Movie starts at 7 something. All right. It about 7 something. You made me late, and I'm just now getting picked up.
You didn't even get my ticket. Anyways, no. That's not how it went. Don't listen to her, y'all. That's not how it went. Thing was, I already had some obligation situations going down, and I was
he
like,
has every time we go to movies, he has that obligation going down every single time.
oh my gosh, what is your problem?
Speaking from experience.
Wait, I was on time to see Get Out though.
Yeah, we came to Milton, and it took you a minute, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
The traffic was bad that day.
At 8 o'clock at night.
I already told you I was in the middle of 8 o'clock at night. Come on, that's what everyone's hanging out. What are you talking about, man?
8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, everyone's hanging out. We hanging out and chilling and partying.
We came from Milton though. That traffic was worse. What you mean?
And he don't live no within there.
This he's salty. He's salty. Hating. Stop hating, gal. You don't even talk about the movie.
You're talking about how you the definition of CP.
It's not a topic. That's not a topic for the show. Whose show is it?
I don't know. Whose show is it?
It's Beast Boy's show, and Beast Boy's dead. R.I.P. to Beast Boy, y'all.
You better leave my bro alone.
That dude, what do you think he's going on a date? Did you ask what movie he's going to see?
No. Let him live.
Hey, don't use my quote on me.
Hey. B. I'm so glad you know the first letter of your alphabet.
Don't use my quote on me. Over here using my quote. What's this about?
I think I just did, and I think you just heard it. So I think you're not gonna do anything about it. I think you used
it wrong.
I think you can shut your trap up, bruh.
Salt. Huey. Hey, chill.
You know what? I promise you. You know that heels that I love to wear so much. I promise you, it's aiming right there at your forehead, bro.
Well, what are you aiming at my forehead? What are you aiming at my forehead?
No, the one that's singing the song.
What song?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Chill out. Huey's real. Huey, you watched the Boondocks,
Huey wasn't singing.
Huey knows what he's doing, bro. Huey, what's your favorite episode of Boondocks, dude?
I mean, Stickman is a good episode, but I think my favorite has to be when Stickmaner's crew comes to avenge him.
Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot what the name. You don't remember the name? What the name of the group was? I forgot the name of the group. Damn, I forgot the name of the group, dog. What is the name of the group? I'm gonna type that in.
That is such a good episode. I mean, I enjoy so much of the Boondocks. Clearly,
bruh, I own every season.
You gotta do that.
I even own the damn. Yeah, the box set. I own even season 4. That terrible ass season.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's up, video game lover?
Do you want to know the funniest part to me when Stank Meter, when he came back, was when he was in Tom, and he came home and Sarah was like, "What's gotten into you?" Man,
I'm gonna get into you. I'm gonna make it do what it do.
That scene made me crack up. Oh yeah.
I was like, bro. Oh, I'm gonna make it do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it do what it do. That fucking ghost shit.
I like that episode when that pilot was talking shit to
Robert.
Yeah, man, that pilot was talking some cash money, Birdman shit.
Oh, and he had died, and he had gave Robert so he had put Robert in the wheel, and that was hilarious. He said, "These nuts."
Yeah. I got again from beyond the grave.
And dog. Also, remember the fight scene with Bushido Brown in them?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Hatocracy. Thank you, Mr. Nobody told me the name of his group's called the Hatocracy.
Yes,
the fight scene. Yeah, the fight scene with them. They was playing MF Doom. Mr. Nobody told me that. Yeah, that hot ass MF Doom track they was playing in the background. Bushido Brown was getting the moves. I was so fucking mad he got killed. He could have beat them.
He got too cocky.
He kind of did, but like he thought he's gonna get hit with the little spinny spike thing, but it got caught on a tree, and he was like, "Oh shit, it's my chance." Okay, it got stuck, but he yanked it out and shot Bushido Brown's head off. I was like, "Fuck!" That was like one of my favorite characters. I love Bushido Brown. You saw that dude defending Oprah. He's like, "Where's Oprah? Where is she? Where is she?"
Hand clean off.
I wish they would bring the Boondocks back, but they had to bring it back to like its original glory, not that fourth season bullcrap.
Yeah, people say season 4 was like completely awful. I'm like, I don't season 4. It wasn't like massively awful. It was
they ain't had nobody who was none of the writers like that.
Yeah, they didn't have the original dude or what's his face, Aaron Magruder.
They took some of the writers away too. So that's
Aaron Magruder wanted to do that Black Jesus thing. Yeah, so hey, Black Jesus. I'm like, I guess. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Black Jesus, but
it's alright. It made me laugh a couple times.
Yeah, I was.
Black Jesus, I've watched like the first season, and it was okay, but it's not like something you go back and watch again. Not in the same way Boondocks is.
No, not like Boondocks. I think the fact was Boondocks took so much damn effort to make, so much time.
Yeah,
like I don't think they had like too much money shifted into them because like 2 years between each season. It's like shit, dog. That's fucking crazy. Like you gotta basically send that over to Asia to get all the episodes drawn out and made and stuff like that. And then like some of the jokes are gonna be behind on the times and stuff. So season 3 was really great when they basically based it off of real events. Like that one kid that he lived with his grandma and stole her truck, and he's like, I like to smoke cigarettes. I like being bad. Cigarette.
Yeah. But hold on, you gotta do it right. You gotta say it right. I like doing hood rat things with my friends.
I like doing hood rat things with my friends and smoking cigarettes. I was like, oh shit, this kid a beast.
Little Milton, did you hit your grandma?
I hit her. She wouldn't let me watch the TV. She wouldn't get me use the remote. I was like, oh Jesus.
He like his chicken.
This kid ain't fucking around. It's like, what's his name? It was like L, like Latrell or some shit like that. He's not that bad. He's a good boy. Like, oh damn, the fucking coddle culture. Welcome to the coddle culture, ladies and gentlemen, where we scream free Meek Mill and let other young black brothers get shot unjustly. Don't say a damn thing. The coddle culture. Oh man, but that's pretty much the show, man. I roasted Lady in Red. She's silent now.
Boy, ain't nobody paying attention to you.
Don't start.
Why? Because I know I can finish before you can.
Oh, roasted yourself.
Or the fact that you can never finish.
I don't even know what
now you know why I call her Black Lotus. A beautiful flower, but can be deadly if not careful.
Take care of the flower.
Oh, you don't know how to do that just yet.
What do you mean? She's so selfish. Look, man.
A flower takes a lot of time and delicacy. You don't know how to do that. So until you know how to do that, you don't need to be the gardener.
Like that
you don't need to be the gardener.
What don't you put me out there like that for? I didn't want to be the gardener. I'm the mower. I'm the lawn mower.
Oh yeah, you like to kill and cut, don't you?
Dang, Wiz, you can't do that. That's why you know why they call me Hashirama, because I'm good with the plant life. That's what I do.
What? They call you what?
Hashirama Senju, boy.
Gee. Yo, man. Do your outro, man. Do your outro, Hashirone.
Okay. So it was a good show, you know, and we had that good topic. Well, I hope a lot of everybody go back and watch that when we was hitting on some real touchy topics, and I like when we talk like that. Also, so support, subscribe, you know, show everybody a love. Check out the website, WCODstudios.com, and we'll be putting up our podcast soon. And also, we already have a channel. Subscribe to WCOD Gaming. We be streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and all of that.
You got to give me your links.
Yeah, I got to send you some links. And I am DJ KZ the Truth. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, we gonna check it out, man. He said gaming and stuff. Like, what else is gonna be on there besides gaming?
Music, of course. Well, I'll be starting up doing my day in the lives. I used to do that back in the day. I'm start doing that. It's vlogging and all that. And we'll do a little funny videos here and there. So a little of everything.
You got a Patreon, fam?
No, I have one. I don't use it. I'm not gonna use Patreon, but if you do want to donate, you can. I have a link to my donate button for my PayPal, and you are free to just donate if you want to. I don't beg for them, but if a brother or sister want to help, I will not stop you.
Yeah, help out your fam, y'all. Oh yeah, and also, I'll put the PayPal in the description, folks. If you want to donate to the Patreon, whatever Patreon, PayPal for the podcast, so we can help KZ and the podcast get to the top and don't stop. And also, if you want to see Lady in Red twerk, you have to donate the premium of $100. Only on the
I will stab you with this knife I have in my
I'm not gonna put the videos up. Calm down. It's just to get them to donate.
Wait, you have video?
Not
even gonna ask.
Why don't you find out by donating to the Patreon, folks?
It'll cost you $100.
Here's $100. Boom. That's how you get them every time. They don't know what the fuck hit them. They'll be like, Yeah. Oh, Lady in Red, do your outro, ma'am.
It's been real. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting some ice cream and being a fat girl right now. But it's been real. Have fun. I realize who has my back and who doesn't. Who's real? Who's a gentleman and who's not. Some people lack stuff than others. But you guys take care. Have an awesome week. Get all the shopping that you need to be done. Christmas will be here before you know it. And stay true to you. Nobody likes it. Fuck them. Only person that need to be happy is you. And as long as you happy, everything's good and golden.
How lit. Let's get ready for the holiday season, folks.
Woo woo, the holiday of spending money.
And the original comedian, DHoward. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, man. Y'all drink plenty of water, man. And it's the weather changes, so you need to take care of your health first. What we recommend is
You're kind of far away, G.
You know what I'm saying? You want to keep the germs out of your body instead of inside your body. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.
Amen.
Amen. I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. And our guest, Huey P. Huey Pancakes, whatever you want to call yourself, brother. Do your outro, my guy.
Man, thanks for having me. It was definitely a blast. Sorry I was late, but it was definitely fun talking to y'all, meeting y'all. Y'all want to follow me on the Twitter? Awesome. But yeah, definitely good talking. Had fun. Thanks for having me.
So what's content? You like do any type of content you make, my guy?
No, not at the moment, but I might in the future.
You got a lot of damn followers, dude. Like, how the hell did that come to be?
I did a lot of like ranting on Twitter for a while, so that seems to be most of them. Yeah, I toned down after school started up again.
I feel you, man. Okay, cool stuff, everybody. Another episode of Lifetime Podcast. This is WizFiasCole, aka Wiz. aka Wizard. Why? Because you cannot fathom the wizardry. And I'm asking you to unleash your potential onto the world like a raging fire. Not a simple fire that smolders, but like a fire that burns. And it will continue to burn. And when it burns, it'll burn. And once that burn happens, there will be evidence of your burn. Because once you leave this earth, all you have is your mark. And if you don't have a burn, then you didn't burn at all.
Damn.
It's deep.
I'm just stalling because my theme song hasn't played yet. So just keep thinking about that. Think about what Usher said. Let it burn, man. Do it like an ex, like your ex. She hurt your soul, and you like my feelings are hurt, and you gotta make it burn, man. Make your impact burn, baby. Burn, baby, burn.
From hanging with the wrong audience to running this show. I'm finally living, but in them again, and I didn't know. Didn't know I get this dream. The chicks that used to scream got me up in their dreams. I didn't know, didn't know I come out clean. The only time the homies see me is on TV screen. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Now you know. Now you know.